is one of the men at the moment that will make him pay for a bad performance. And I have to say, the Van Gerwen game, what a cracking game that was. Peter Wright asked the question from Van Gerwen, 2-0 up, but Van Gerwen had all the answers. And certainly Jenkins has got all the answers on the treble 20, but on the doubles, it's just not there.
Yeah, just briefly to go back to Van Gerwen, it was just a wonderful way of freedom with which he played. Even though he was 2-0 down, it was as if his belief was just unshakable that he is the best player in the world. He'll never say that, of course, he's too modest, but he believes, I'm sure, that he's the best player in the world, and if he plays his A game, he'll beat the lot of them.
Well, we keep mentioning, as you mentioned, the belief, the self-belief in your own ability. And that's what players lack, and that's why they're not playing well at the moment. Terry Jenkins knows he can hit the treble 20, but he hasn't got the belief that he can hit the double. And it's all it is, it's them 6 inches between the ears. And we've all been there, we all know what it's like as players, and it's hard. It's easy to talk about now we're here, but it's hard to perform on that dartboard.
I've asked a lot of players how much is played in the head, how much of the game is played in the head, and the answers tend to range between 80 and 90%. Some say even higher than that, I may add.
Well, when you get to the professional standard, it is the strongest guy that has the mental ability that normally wins. That's why Phil Taylor's been so good. There's players around that ability-wise are as good as him, but they just ain't got the mental strength. But Hamilton now, double 14 for a one-leg lead, and again Hamilton takes out a finish of around the 80. He's had an 85, he's had a 72, he's had an 86, and now an 88.
Got to say, Rod, that it's very difficult not to admire Andy Hamilton. He is a hard worker, a hard practicer, a real grafter who wrings every ounce of his ability out of himself. He never makes a fuss, he never moans, he turns up for work every day and gets on with it. And I have to say that it's great to see him reaping his reward.
Totally agree. He's the centre half that plays every single match all year and always has a 7 or 8 out of 10. You're absolutely right. You get a great performance out of him. He's great value. I call him the street fighter because, he never lets go. He gets oldie up. He tries to rip you apart.
Yes, he plays Carlos Puyol to Michael Van Gerwen's Lionel Messi.
I'd rather say the Chopper Harris and the Alan Hunter.
Different era, Rodney. Same principle.
95.
And he's only a couple of legs away now from another quarter-final, Andy Hamilton. Unless Terry Jenkins has some tricks up his sleeve. He's hitting these. It's incredible. He's hit 13 180s. Hamilton's only hit 2.
Now Jenkins has hit more 180s than he has 140s. And we're in the 5th set. That's incredible scoring. If you looked at them stats, you wouldn't believe that he's not winning this match.
Terry, you require 121.
Well, big 11 for the Bull. For the Bull.
83. And you require 36.
Well, to move to the very brink of victory, to within 1 leg of victory. The Hammer, who lost the first set of this darts match. 9. Oh, dearie me. I have to say that surprised me, Rob.
I totally agree with you. Didn't expect that. Now Jenkins is an odd double, and guess what? He can hit the odd doubles. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Double 19, no bother, straight in. Thank you very much. And it's ironic, Rod, isn't it? That happens. But I think you're trying to analyse that without doing it too much. Well, a double 19 is a horrible double. I'll just have a go at it. I'm a little bit more relaxed, and he finds it.
Well, Hamilton effectively blew 3 darts at a double there. He only got actually 2 shots at it because he came inside and split the double 9.
100.
It's just the set that's going to get Terry Jenkins back in this match. He's got a decent lead in this leg. Needs to follow up the big scores. 11 140s, 13 180s. We'd love to have another one of those, and the way those darts are situated,
83.
you can see starting to put a bit of extra pressure on himself. The game starting to run away with him. He needs to get it back and get it back right now.
Well, news hot off the press from the sponsors that Michael van Gerwen is now the joint favourite to win the 2013 World Darts Championship, but odds of 11-4 against. Joint favourite with Phil Taylor. You have to go back a long time to remember the time when Phil Taylor was not the outright favourite for a World Darts Championship.
Especially this early on in the tournament. I'm just about to say it, that's incredible. And that was because of that performance. But if Phil Taylor against Robert Thornton coming up after this match, if he puts in a tremendous performance, then I feel you'll see Taylor go miles into the favourite again. But it's all on Phil Taylor coming up after this match against Robert Thornton.
Well, he can still go out if he can hit treble 19 for tops. Unorthodox. The utilisation of the unorthodox combination. And Jenkins suddenly off the back of hitting double 19 in the previous leg. Is it double top in this one? Still in the match.
Yes, and there could be a lot of mileage left in this match yet. Jenkins is going to have to throw a following leg if he doesn't close this set out with this one. And then he's experienced enough to know that there's still a chance for him to win. You don't see any of these two players give up. They've been around too long. They know what the game's all about.
Winner of this game to play the winner of Thornton Taylor
134.
after Christmas. Jenkins has got himself into a decent position in every set of this match. But when he's been asked whether he can hit a set dart at double or not, the answer's been no far too often.
Well, it certainly looks like this one's going to go to the final leg again, Rod, and it will be interesting. You know, Jenkins will have the throw. Will it be in his mind that he's been in this position so many times and not finished it off? Although Andy Hamilton don't hit a treble, and as I say that, Andy Hamilton hits the treble. And that's good thinking from Andy Hamilton. He ain't worried about the big shot out on the bullseye. All he wants to do is set it up and keep himself in this set. Possibly the set that will see him go through to the quarterfinals.
99.
So his favourite double, normally lethal on double 16, Hamilton. Lethal indeed. And now this leg is win or bust for Terry Jenkins.
It was not to hit a treble with this man. The hammer coming up. That's a perfect dart if you're going to miss. Wow, that is an unbelievable dart. Chance here now for Terry Jenkins already in this leg. A nice 140 now. Just a straight ton he'll settle for.
97.
Well, Mrs. Hamilton is being put through the ringer there by her husband, isn't she? It's the best seat in the house, in that player's family's area, Rob, but it's the worst seat because you're right up close and personal and having to sit there, suffer, watching your husband try to close out a darts match.
And they do go through it, Rod, so I can assure you that they go through it more than what the player does. The player's up there concentrating, so he's just getting on with his job. They can't do anything about it. You can see the emotion in Kate's face there. Agonising.
Kate may have to wait for another set of darts. If Jenkins takes this out, she will. He's not going to take it out. Can he set it up? Can he set it up?
60.
Not enough, Rod.
No, certainly. Of all the times for Jenkins not to hit a treble 20. And Hamilton, one thing he's been good at in this game is putting the pressure on and setting it up himself. Now he needs to hit a treble. So he should come down and leave the 130 if he doesn't hit the treble. And now Hamilton's missed, so perhaps 6 darts from a 104 for Jenkins.
4 tops. Will it be sweet music for Jenkins?
84.
Well, that is what he's done so often on double top under pressure. Dragged it down. Hamilton will believe, Rod, that he should get at least a shot at the bull here. He'll fancy himself to hit with 1 treble 20 from 2 darts, won't he? Well, fancy himself to hit 2. For double 5 for the match. Jenkins nods in the background because he knew that his time in the World Championship 2013 was coming to an end. Andy Hamilton cleans up 130. A clean, clinical performance. Too many mistakes from Jenkins, and Hamilton took full advantage. He is the first man through to the quarterfinals here at the Ali Pali. And coming up next, his opponent will be revealed, because it will be either Robert Thornton or Phil, the Power Taylor.